Dear, dear diarrhea, diary full of shit. Just play along with me, myself, and I. No one else. So you don't so legit. Hey, Katie Bug. Hey, girl. How be you? I'm gonna make this real quick. Oh, I forgot. I'm a troll, and I don't do that shit. I really get into this fake ass bullshit sometimes. I forget that it's all bullshit. But well, I don't really forget. It's just sort of what I do. Just real quickly, at the end of the day or whatever. Just. But yeah, I'm seriously kicking around the idea. Your latest. Actually, that was from Fatty McPatty. And I just sort of watched the intro and uh, zip past the rest. Sometimes, like the one where you were trying on the clothes, it's like I can tell if it's something that I want to, kind of whatever. But that shit, I figured, fuck it. And then kind of towards the end, I kind of you're smiling there. That caught my attention, and, but your friend, Fatty McPatty, her voice angers me. It never did before, but I realize now that it does. Kind of like with you. I didn't realize at first that, I loved you, or, could, in theory. You make me feel like such a schoolboy. But, I just thought you were this little tart, who had, an orgasmic experience every time, you were part of an ASMR video. But you don't do that so much anymore. And I think that was probably you just kind of trying to reel in viewers, and all that. And you've evolved or whatever. See, I don't read your comments. Probably get a lot of comments about your smile, don't you? I never really paid attention. Are you smiling more? I don't know. Maybe I could do a real quick scan. Like if you post that as the thumbnail. I don't know. I may or may not. I'm stalking you mildly, whatever. You don't know I exist, or do you? Actually, no. The stuff and the whatnots and all that. It's like, oh, but at the end of the day, I ultimately don't know. So, and I'm not that guy anyway. I just posted a fucking what have you that got a bunch of views. So some of those are probably fucking, yada yada. So, but because of the title, I doubt anybody. I don't do the analytics. I don't even really fully understand it. I do not care to learn. I just absolutely do not care. I never will. But yeah, the title, no doubt. And then maybe, say, oh, the name, and you do a quick scan, and all that. So, that's not really, I don't really want legitimate views. So, but, I never realized that you were the most beautiful girl in the whole damn world. And as kind of time goes on, you know what it is. It's because Fatty McPatty took that break, and then she came back, and I realized just what a wretched. I don't like her. I don't like her voice. I don't like the way she talks, like what she's talking about. I don't like how she looks. I don't like that stupid smile. I don't like her red hair. I don't like her, like her orange hair, legitimate red. I don't like her fat body. I don't like the fact that she has the goddamn nerve to wear spandex with a body like that. I just don't like her. And I know that's mean, but I have decided that I'm just going to throw this out there. Do you really need to be friends with her? Apparently, you're going to this loser fest coming up. You do shit like that? Oh, girl, we are not going to get along. We are absolutely two different peas in a pod. Yeah. I don't know. Shit. Like I said, I did already officially dump you. And then, for your own benefit, you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. Well, if you want. But, you're like I said, you're at 11:55. Is the hour. I passed these people that had some kids, and they had a little stroller, and one baby was crying, and it was like a little baby. And you know how babies' faces look, you know, they kind of get kind of animated, and they got their little baby mouth, nose, and lips, and all that stuff. And I thought, well, you dumb motherfucker, why don't you have a shade thing? Oh, you know, they were traveling west, so the sun's setting. You got a little baby and like I don't know, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old or whatever, you know. And you don't, I'm sure they sell them, you know, with shade. So that's probably why that baby was crying, because babies, you know, it's just like, you know what, it's hot, the sun is shining in my eyes, plus it's direct sunlight. So that baby is kind of like, fuck this shit. The other ones are all right, but that baby, what a dumb motherfucker. Stupid parents. You want kids? Huh? You gonna be a stupid parent? I don't know. Who's a disappointment? If you're a disappointment and you know it, raise your hand. If you're a disappointment, raise your hand. If you're a disappointment, raise your hand. If you're a disappointment and you really want a shot, if you're a disappointment, raise your hand. I'm sure your mom loves you. I mean, like at the end of the day, you know, like whatever. Everybody, you know, gather around. It's like the family reunion. Everybody's piling in a bus that they rented, you know, to go to the what have you. You think they'd notice if you were gone? Like, where's Katie? Everybody get in the photo. Where's Katie? Where's Katie? Oh, that girl, she's always just doing her own thing. She's always off in La La Land. I tried to raise her right. Her attention span is so short. You know, and then it turns out later you left without you, you know, so. And you're ready to ride where the Alvarez, yeah. Out here, right here, point right there. But, anyway, like with your little sweater there, I thought, what the fuck are you doing? Is that some sort of comfort thing? I've noticed you a lot, you kind of pull up your pants in the front. Is that some sort of nervous thing that you do? You know, like you're not nervous, but it's just something that you do. Do you have some mental miswires? Anyway, I don't know. But, man, I'm going to get me a battery-operated socket. I didn't even know those damn things existed. The dude showed up when I was doing some stuff, and he showed up, and I was like, what the fuck? This job is kind of, you know, I've realized, I mean, I always knew this, but this is kind of going to be like, you know, socket set. I need some deep well sockets. Need like a bigger one, the heavier duty ones. Battery operated, they're not for like, you know, you know, that, but yeah. Guess that's all I got to say. Order me go buy a torch. Man, it's a fucking fuck. The problem is, you know, when I'm at work and stuff, I always end up kind of doing other shit, like on my lunch break and whatnot. You know, because I'm such a good employee, boy. And, man, I was at the place where they sell shit. And they got the stuff that I saw, and I was like, oh, it's like $600. Gonna start welding and shit. Time to quit fucking around. My shed is out there just like, hey, do me up. I do believe I will. I need some shelves, you know, and I need like a metal one so I can put parts and stuff on it. The hoist, somebody's gonna come install that, you know, build it. It's sitting on the floor. Oh, yeah. And all that shit. I'm such a loser. Been living in this house, you know. Like I said, the whole drinking thing, you know. And yeah. Turns out it's July 9th. That's when I'm off probation. Yep, gonna buy me a 6-pack of Foster's. And like I said, the problem is it'll be not as cold as I like it at the liquor store. But then the next day, you know, Saturday, oh yeah. And then, like I said, I'll get that drank, you know. You know, maybe I'll go for a Miller High Life, good old fashioned Budweiser. I know we're supposed to be boycotting it, but Sam Adams, oh yeah. I used to like Miller Genuine Draft, MGD. I don't know if they make it anymore. Anyway, I'm just saying, not to sound like a dumbass motherfucker. Oh, yeah, beer. Like I said, I can only drink one and all that fucking stupid shit, so shut the fuck up. Are you in a mood? There was some oomph behind that. Fuck up. No, I ain't in a mood. But, anyway. So do you have to buy like tickets in advance and shit? Don't think we're going to be doing shit. We're just going to sit around and look at each other. That's why I'm pissed off. Fuck. Oh, you like to have fun. You're one of those people. So, I like to sit in the dark. You sure are purty. You're a party doing it.